Welcome to CYSZ Gaming. This is your host, the King Paradigm. Bring you some more combat gameplay here. So today I want to talk about learning a new character, like some tips like on how to learn a character, a new one, kind of quicker than just like picking them up and then you're like trying to fumble on what to do. It's better with anything you're trying to do in life, like to basically do it with like a strategy. Like there should be like a structure to it. It's just easier that way because once it's in a structure, you have a habit of a structure of learning. Like you're basically making a structure of how you learn shit. And once you master a structure or something, then basically it gets faster. So you're not gonna have to go through starting over. But if you have no structure, you're kind of all over the place. So basically, like the first thing I do when I learn new characters, I like watch pros play. Like Ermac here, I was playing with for like a week now, and I was playing a casual set with Too Easy, and I wanted to see if he could take his own character out, which he actually had a lot of other characters that I didn't know he had, like Sub-Zero, Liu Kang, Dragon Fist. He actually had some pocket characters that he's pretty decent with. So I watched the pros play because the pros, they won't do like punishable, they won't do combos that are really punishable. Like they'll do them sparingly. So you'll notice that when you play the character that you'll do combos that are or stuff on block that's not, that you never see them do. It's probably because it's punishable. If you don't reframe that and you're like a real casual and you just like play the game for fun, like most of the moves you see the pros do are probably not going to be punishable. So you're you kind of get away from the frame data. If you like don't feel like learning it, you can just watch pros and be like, oh, that's the move, I'll just use that move from now on, and you'll most likely be safe without even learning the data. That's one thing. The next thing is you gotta go to the practice room and master combos. Like that's like a big thing. Like I might leave the input lag on like in the options tree because it's pretty close to online, and basically that's where you're fighting people at. So I mean, it's good to just master it with the latency on in practice mode. You pretty much got to get that down because like if you don't get it down, you go online, you drop your combos all day. I found that like if I actually take my time and sit and practice and get the combos down, that when I go online, it's way much more success because I've already gotten the combos how I want the combos to be basically. What's next? Pick a strategy. That's the next thing. Every character, everybody knows every character people play in this game can be played at several different ways. Like you can play, someone can play Ermac aggressive as hell and use push just to get people off them when they fuck up being aggressive. I like playing them more on the defensive, like 60% defensive, and like the rest 40% offensive. Like you'll see, I'll do some staggers, but then I'll back up and then do push. Or if I hit them far screen, I might do one dash up, do push, because I like the range of the push. And I like knowing the spacing for it, because makes you feel like you're technical basically when you like space it out right and you still push them basically. So like you got to pick a strategy. Even like Grandmaster Sub-Zero, like a lot of Sub-Zeros they play defensive, like they'll throw their clone out and then throw Ice Blast behind it. But like if you like watch like advanced Sub-Zeros, like certain Sub-Zeros, they'll literally like throw the clone out, run up real quick, throw you in it, keep going, keep pressuring you. Like they don't stop. Like there's aggressive Sub-Zeros, so there's always a strategy for each character that people develop. So you got to get in your mind like how you want to play that character, because you don't want to like flip flop in a match and shit, you know. Like there's some matchups though that you got to play the character different. Like for instance, I made Tanya Pyro as my girl character, and basically if I'm fighting somebody that can't teleport or can't do anything, like Aaron Black or something, I can just zone him. Like I won't even fight him. I'll just zone him the whole game because that's a good strategy for fighting him. But if I'm versus Sector, I won't let him move because I don't want to have to deal with, if I try to teleport and zone him, he'll teleport and then I'm in a full combo. So I usually pressure him. I'll just fight him head on. Shinnok, I'll fight head on basically. I won't really zone. But there's that. There's a strategy, and then there's you gotta play the character. I mean, that's basically the gist of it. Just practicing with the character, like right now what I'm doing. I prefer to practice with pros though, because then it's like they know when you're doing punishable shit. Like Too Easy knows his character down pat. That's kind of why I picked him, because I'm like, I know Too Easy's like a day one Ermac main, so he's not gonna let me get away with any gimmicks with Mystic basically. So if I win, I know I'm winning for real basically. But yeah, That's like the four things that the main things that I basically do when I'm learning a new character base. So watch the pros, master the combos, make sure you get in practice, pick a strategy, what strategy you want to do, play a character. Like if you want to be more pro though, you should learn the frame data and learn like what moves are safe and not. But when you watch the pros, they pretty much help you out a lot because they actually show you not only what moves are safe and they do most of the safe moves, they also show you what moves to use to punish strings. Like if someone's whiffing a string, they'll use a certain string with Ermac to punish it, like the back one. Usually Ermac players use that to punish people that whip strings or they try to whip punish with it. That's what they use. And I watch pros do that so much that I know that's the string to use, you know. So you're kind of bypassing all the time that you have to go through normally when you're learning a new character and going through the kinks of it, like, oh, what move do I use to punish and all that stuff. You don't have to worry about it because the pros have already given it away to you. See what I'm saying? Besides that, though, I don't really have any other tips. That's kind of how I basically learned the characters I learned. I have a pretty decent roster of characters now, actually. The one thing I'm missing right now is play the character, basically, like, because I gotta lock in the characters, basically, but for the most part, I'm pretty decent with them. But if you enjoyed the video, give it a like, subscribe, and enjoy the rest of the gameplay.
Final round, fight! Cannot evade them. Enemies are weak. Finish him! Violence. Sub-Zero with fight. have you now. We have you now. Finish him. Ermac wins.